lot more environmental activities on the campus. So, I want to tell you about wheat in Menifee. If you have driven by the wheat fields on Antelope Road, the plants are about this high. And wheat that is in history is this high. Does anybody remember that but me? Oh, date myself. All right. So this man received a Nobel Science Prize for genetically engineering wheat to have it make more profits. Unfortunately, the human body doesn't recognize it, and it surrounds it with what? Well, fat cells. Yes. Okay. So if you really want to get involved in less weight, then lose the weight, and find your path back to health. This is fantastic history, and it's very scientific. So, now on with my usual remark. Let's name the contributions to the Western drought. Number 1, the planet Nibiru's orbit is slightly closer to Earth and causing our sun to produce slightly more intensified solar flares, which increases temperature on the planet Turf. Now, since I can't go to the sun and see this is all projectory, but it sounds good. Number 2, inner Earth volcanic activity from the magnetism in the Earth being pulled by intergalactic actions is erupting and creating lower atmospheric warming, sending more heat to the ocean, disrupting. Utilities power plants are emitting too much heat and CO2, whose effect is carbon dioxide, dissolving and becoming carbonic acid in the ocean and overheating. Americans are using their cars too often for cruising. Number 4, we have too many diesel-built bulldozers removing habitat for more buildings, which opens the land, and the sequestered CO2 enters the atmosphere, contributing to the warming impact. We have too much worldwide deforestation. And how much are we going to have that if MSJC puts 20 more huge buildings on planet Earth? If you want to get involved, then make sure you find out when Wildemar, California is hearing the new campus. I know you want new buildings, new campuses, new laboratories, new art, new graphics, new multimedia. But we already have enough buildings on planet Earth. Just think of recycling one. Number 7, the chemtrails are using jet fuel unnecessarily because we don't need chemicals sprayed in the upper atmosphere and heating the ionosphere stratospherically. Now, do we all look at those chemtrails over the college? Have you seen them? Put your hands up. Put them together. All right. Got some good people in here. Number 8, people are drinking too much beer.
Why do you have a problem with the Irish?
We need to keep it to 2. On a 12-pack.
24-pack.
It's creating a shortage of hops. You might even run out of this stuff. The plant that ferments the alcohol is exposing the lake rocks, which means it's too much water you use to make this stuff. I mean, I know you're supposed to drink a lot of water every day, but it's just too much. Because
What if you drink beer instead of
there
water?
isn't as much water in the Colorado River, the Owens Valley, the aquifers, all that. So keep vigilant adherence to water-saving activities and tell the developers that they need to stop their projects because we can't control the water and traffic issue, and since that isn't going to happen, hand the developers a college catalog for a change in careers. So for the environment,
Yeah.
I know. So, for the environment, drink less liquor and beer and even tonight. I always have hope. I'm naive. Back to the people who are supposed to make a difference in America's overconsumption and restraint from the impending extinction of the human species, the President and Congress, the opposite of progress, because they do not organize human and creator-respecting action. The majority wants to hear. And then go on with the campaign contributing agendas of the corporations. Since Bernie Sanders has not accepted these contributions, he can write his own platform. Trump wants to build a wall separating USA and Mexico, paid for by American and Mexican taxes. We're not going to keep them from coming here. They will boat or tunnel or pay to go through the border checks. So we should send aid to nations and restore the damage that maquiladoras, factory farms, rainforest destruction, hotel building has done to South America, Southeast Asia, the Middle East, the world over. Hillary says they are an economic opportunity. People are no such thing. The elite sees them as a workforce who won't ask for anything, won't ask for questions, and will buy the houses developers build, which creates extreme traffic and drains water and resources. I've been up here a while, haven't I? All right, so let's see. So all of you are planning to vote for Hillary. It's not what's between your legs, it's what's between your ears, for goodness sakes. May your grandchildren make it out of elementary school with a clue. It's more than suing, it's about manufacturing these detrimental egregious chemicals, ever creating more pollution and bad air. So we have an election coming up, we have a primary. I hope you consider my friend Tim Sheridan for the 42nd District. And if you're in the 1st District for the Board of Supervisors, that's Mr. Jeffrey's district, we please ask you to vote for Britt Holstrom, the nurse. She graduated from here and Johns Hopkins. Thank you so much.